What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to the first episode of teardown of this Scat Pack swap. So I'm gonna walk through the car. We kind of started digging into it early this morning and got this process going. So we're gonna go through it, show you where we got so far. Here we go. We got Joey, Jake's in the car. We got Turbo over here, myself, working hard today. Say what's up, Joey.
What's up?
Jake's over there in the car, getting the wire harness store down.
Welcome back, guys. It's a little different than the last time you saw it. Pretty much just doing a teardown today. One of the big goals is to get the interior out and really go through this harness, take a look at it, because we're trying to transplant body control module harness and everything to the donor car. So first thoughts, not too bad. It's got like sectional harness. There's disconnect points behind the dash, so it's not as bad as I thought. I thought there'd be a little bit more wiring up in the front, but it was a pretty clean harness, like well designed to take apart. Dash fights you a little bit, just like every car though. The body control module, we started looking, everything's mounted up here on the side. We got the structure out of the dash, and as you can see, trunk's in the back, got a big fat battery cable running back there. So we're almost there. Everything's disconnected in the trunk. We got this rear section to disconnect, and we're gonna pull it out, lay it out, double check all our labels. We've been going through with either masking tape or P-Touch, labeling everything up. It helps a lot. You think you're gonna remember, you know, a connector or something when it's laying on a table. It really helps just to have the visual cues to like look at the end of the harness and you know exactly where it's at, as opposed to trying to you know, tell yourself you're gonna remember 9 times out of 10. I don't. So label it up. We got the front tore apart a little bit. As you guys know, there was front end damage. Took a hit in the front, so if you guys are taking this bumper support, it's spot welded on there, so just get like one of them spot weld cutters. Comes off pretty easy. So pretty much the engine's disconnected from the body control module and the interior harness. So next up, I think we'll probably end up getting the fluids out, coolant, recover the refrigerant, get the AC out of the way, and pull this front clip off. Our attempt's going to be to pull the whole drivetrain out and get our first crude measurements and do a little stab in the car. Check to see what we're gonna have to clearance out, possibly like transmission tunnel, and start getting an idea actual fitment. So that's where we're at today. Take a look at the other car. We got the interior coming out in this as well. Most of it's out, but we got to do the dash. So didn't want to tackle the dash both of like simultaneous. Like to get one out, harness out, and get it laid out, labeled up, and then we're gonna hit this dash over here. Luckily, both cars are pretty clean. You know, no complaints there. Sometimes you start taking interior out, real crusty car, or any sign of water damage, it's not a good thing. But these both look pretty good, so I'm stoked about that. Wiring's real clean. Same with this. So, yeah.
As you see, we got a whole bunch of interior right behind me. This is everything that came out of the Challenger so far. And we have been putting the interior from Genesis right up at the top over there, trying to make some storage room. But they come apart pretty decent. No big complications just yet. So I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse, and we're gonna get to it and get some more done. And here we go, we stalled out.
Funny watching Joey push me.
Alright, boys and girls, this is the next day. We ended up pulling the interior out last night, and now we're after the drivetrain. So let's take a look what we got here. Alright, Joe already started doing draining all the fluids, so we got coolant coming out right now. Oil's already been drained, and our plan's basically get all the fluids out, remove the condenser, get the AC off, or at least disconnect it, get the condenser out, get the radiator out, get the exhaust removed or partially removed, and then drive shaft, and then slowly start disconnecting all the wiring, labeling everything, and proceeding forward with getting the motor out. And then our goal at the end of the night is trying to put that up and at least test fit it to see what it's going to look like, and to see if we even have the tunnel clearance that we're looking for the new transmission to be installed. So with all that being said, let's get to it. I'm going to put you guys on the short time lapse, and we're going to get cranking. Alright boys, we actually just took a little lunch break, and now we're back at it. So basically everything is disconnected over here. We got our fuel lines out of the way, our emissions, which is all kind of down here. It's kind of hard to see right now. You saw a radiator, AC condenser coming off, everything on the front. The brake lines were kind of pain because they ran them up and over the core support, so we had to remove the brake lines from this area, or from your ABS going down to your brake booster. They had to come out. A little bit more wiring, but overall not too bad of a engine removal. So as you see, everything's out. We're ready to pull her. So right now we're gonna get support on the bottom down there, get the transmission supported, break those bolts loose, and then we're gonna go after these motor mounts, get our cherry picker hooked up. So she should be coming out just shortly. So let's go. Guys, I'm not sure what happened to the last part of the video when we're actually pulling the motor out. I don't know if for some reason the camera stopped recording, but here it is. The engine is out. It is sitting currently on the hoist. We got the tail shaft supported for now, but no, we are not going to leave it sitting around like that all night long. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, it kind of came out pretty easy after everything was disconnected. So this one's going to be getting ready to test fit into our new car, 2012 Genesis, as you already know. It's kind of getting late right now. We wanted to test fit it today just to see what it's going to look like, what's our transmission tunnel is going to look like, but it's too late in the day right now. We're going to have to come back a different day and give that a shot to see what it's going to come out to. But for now, this is going to be it. We got the wire harness out, got it all laid out in the Genesis. We got the motor out, ready to be test fitted. And for now, we're going to go home, get some sleep, and pick up on the next day. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.